911 on location of your emergency.
Breaking news out of North Idaho. Moscow police are investigating a homicide on King Road.
Is she breathing?
No.
So 5'10", all black. Could you see what color his eyebrows were or anything like that?
No, I don't remember what his eyes look like either.
Officers discovered the bodies of Ethan Chapin, Xana Kernodle, Maddie Mogen, and Kaylee Goncalves, but no weapon has been located at this time.
Arrested. That's 28-year-old Bryan Christopher Kohberger in custody today.
Kohberger allegedly stalked one of the victims. That's false.
We do not have evidence that the defendant had direct contact with 1122 or with residents of 1122, but we can put his phone in that area. There are many residences in that area. It's a dense population of mostly college-related occupants.
Hey, you guys. This one's going to be faceless because it's going to be fast. I'm just really aggravated. This is so stupid. And I would rather show it to you guys like this than have to stare at this longer than necessary in order for me to record, go back, edit, have to re-edit to make sure, download, blah, 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 and deal with it for 5 times longer than necessary. So we're just going to do this one good time. One good time. Okay. God. I don't understand how they completely find a way to F up everything that they touch. Explain to me how they are even still functioning. Because if this is like the mistakes, these careless ass, make no sense mistakes that they make in just this one case, and this is the most high profile thing that they've ever touched in their entire lives, what kind of mistakes are they making? Oh God, everywhere else. This is wild. Okay. I want you guys to see what they sent me here. All right. So y'all know the other day when we started talking about Chris Holland and him telling us that that Xana's blood was in the kitchen. And I did my video where I showed that it was never sent to the lab for testing. We looked at the photos, and then it was found by Sarah. She was the first comment I saw where it showed that it was actually negative for blood. So it was never even sent to the lab for that reason. Like, that's the reason why it was never sent. That's the reason why it was never tested, because it was negative for blood at the house. Okay. So I wanted the information for it. I wanted the chain of custody so that we could try to figure out exactly what was going on with it because of what Chris Holland said. And because when I was going through to try to get information on this little incident with this, this item 40, that's when we found out that this was involved in the refrigerator incident, where on the same day of the closed session in January of 2025, where Brett Payne got on the stand and told the court that they had unknown male DNA that was presented to them after the phone call on 12/19, they shelved it. They didn't do anything with it. The exact same day that happened is when this refrigerator incident happened, where the refrigerator went out and they had to get another one real quick in order to save all the swabs and all this other bullshit. Okay. So naturally, when I asked them for information regarding this, and I'll pull up the way that I asked real quick so I can show you guys. I mentioned how, we basically knew that, at least I'm pretty sure that this is what I mentioned. Let me make sure that I'm not talking out my ass on this one, because I feel like I wrote this in there, because I was basically saying, I'm expecting information regarding the refrigerator incident, because we know that it was part of that situation. They have done nothing but mislabel, literally everything that they have touched in this case. I did mention the refrigerator incident. Okay. So this is what I asked for. I'm requesting the chain of custody information for evidence record number 22M1839/item 40 blood swab that was taken from the kitchen floor at 1122 King Road and entered into evidence on 11/14/22 per the publicly released files from MPD. Item was also included in the refrigerator incident in January of 2025, so I would expect parts of the chain of custody to include this information. I have attached an evidence photo, page 19 from the MPD report, along with the report for the fridge incident. I gave them everything they needed. I gave them everything they needed. They send me this. And it says 22M1839. It says item 40. But then it also says floor 3 south wall closet. That is not item 40. Item 40, again, as we know, because it's photographed that way, is the blood on the kitchen floor that was negative because it's not actually blood. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it is, but it was negative when they tested it. It is also correct that it is 1839, item 40. So they got this wrong somewhere. And I went into the forensic reports and I tried to find exactly which one might be whatever they were referencing. And I couldn't find anything even like remotely close to it. And item 40 itself, when it comes to just ISPs, item 40 is that black glove, the what was it? The penguin or polar, whatever, the black glove that was outside with more unknown DNA on it. That's not Bryan Kohberger's, you know, that one. That's item 40 for the lab itself. And I went through this entire thing, the little index that I created. And I also went through report number 11, because report number 11 is the handwritten report that talks about how some of the swabs were negative or positive for blood at the very bottom. Is this the right one right here? Yeah. So that's for the prints. Where's the one for the other part? Hold on a second. Right here. So I tried to see if there was like something around item 40 that maybe they, you know, got it messed up around, but there's nothing around item 40 that mentions the closet. Now I'm going to end up going into like the photographs and trying to see exactly which one they're trying to like compare this to or whatever. But even on this handwritten report from ISP, when they went in, it says red semicircle stain kitchen floor below lower cupboards north. And that's like initials, I guess, or it says wall. I really don't know what the hell that says. It's hard to see what it says. But as you can see, the X right here, you go up and it shows that it was negative when they tested it. So I don't know why the chain of custody for item 40 shows south closet wall, but that is definitely not where the hell this was. This came from the kitchen. Not just that, I also don't understand why they have Tim Smaldridge's name redacted, because Tim Smaldridge is currently an employee of Moscow Police Department. He works as an evidence custodian in the evidence department. He is also who Amber had to get with in order to find the additional footage from the 1112 camera, because they originally were telling me that the portions from like 1255 forward to like some other part or whatever, like wasn't there. So maybe marker 40 is MPD number 39. Yeah, I was thinking about those numbering mistakes earlier. That's another thing. Let me pull up the report from Sutton so I can get like all of those, because she's got those all listed in her stuff. So I was thinking about that earlier, and that's something that I had wanted to check. Let me open it. Let me go in here and find it. Because in the one where she corrects the fact that it's not Xana's blood on the table because of the renumbering, she has a list of all of them. Let's see, I have them right here and here. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll just open them all. But it won't be, it wouldn't, would it be this one? I don't think it would be this first one. No, this doesn't look right. I don't think it's this one. Because it was like a correction. It was amended. I don't think this is right either. Maybe it was this one. No, this isn't it. Where did I put the big one? I think it's with the court documents. Because there was one that was like several pages, and then like hers took up the majority. And I think it's in the documents. Plead. Oh, Lord. Is it this one? No. This is easier. I don't know why I have it in list form. For some reason, it's easier for me to see what it's like this. No. Oh, wait. I think it's up here. Okay. This should be right here. Okay, this should be the one right here that has it. Hopefully. Because I took the big... No, this is only 9 pages. This isn't it either. I took the big one and I separated it out, but this is not it. This is too little. This is too little. Maybe it's this one. No, that's only 11 pages. See, this is why I was going to try to find it later because I was already having issues looking for it. But I know that like the numbering thing might be a problem. But I don't know if that would give them an excuse for getting it wrong in their own thing. You know what I mean? I just don't know why they have it listed like that in there without making corrections to anything else. If that's the case, but they, oh, that was probably loud in the damn microphone, but they never do. Oh my God. Okay, look. Oh, it's gotta be in here somewhere. I had it like really available at some point because we were referencing that damn. No, that's not it either. We were going back and forth with that Sutton report for like a hella long time. And now I don't know where it's at. Is it in here? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go in and find where I put it because I put it somewhere specific for when we were going over it, but I never moved it back to where I needed it. So I don't know. That might be the issue. I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna try to see what it is. But I emailed them back because like even though and this is also like, let me show you. This is like an example of the redaction logs. This was what I was saying yesterday in my community post, is that now we have these redaction logs where it shows you the reason and what page number and how many times in the description. This is what we were asking for all along. So that's why I said, I was like, I wonder if I can go in and like request all of the FOIAs that I've already gotten. Number one would hella damn well be the 1112 camera, because not only are we still trying to get answers for why they're giving us, oh, there's no audio bullshit, but they never gave us reasons for why so many things were redacted. And I don't really think that there's like massive amounts of sound that's redacted. It's more like, well, I mean, yeah, I guess it really kind of is, because they're really not giving us answers for like any of it really. But like, just like I don't understand why they're blocking Tim Smaldridge. Like, everybody that's on that 1112 camera that lives at 1112 is already like, their faces are already known. Like, they've been talked to, they've been interviewed, they were on the news. Like, I don't know why they did that. They already said they weren't going to be blurring people that were already publicly known, and they've been doing that. They've been doing that. So I don't know, but whatever this is, when it comes to a blood swab that they're saying came from what would look to be Maddie's closet. Because if it's coming from the 3rd floor, it would have to be from Maddie's room. Whatever it was photographed by legal defense April 7th, 2023. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back in, and I'm gonna have to do some more research on where they could have maybe made the mistake from. But I am gonna try to go back in and find Paula Sutton's. Watch me find it like as soon as I get off of here. That's gonna annoy me. But then I'll just post a community tab thing about it. But I know in the one that we've gone over that has like 80 something pages, I think, from Paula Sutton. The one where we did the original diagrams of all of the victims' wounds back in like October or something like that. See, these are just not long enough. These are not them. But it's the one that has all of the pictures. Where are the actual shit that I put that? That's going to drive me crazy. Go back to this. But yeah, like there's everything in here. But that's also why it's probably a little more difficult to go in and try to find everything that I need, because there's so freaking much in here. And I try to label them in here by the date that they are filed instead of like a whole lot of numbers, just to try to keep them in order. So I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing in that one. I don't know what I did with the expert stuff, I guess. No. Oh my God. There's so many people that touch this stuff. No, that's Walthall. Oh, that's Sutton. How long is this one? Oh, this is it, right? Her. Okay. I found it. So this is the one that was 64 pages. Oh, you know what? It could have been a part of this problem. Maybe it could have been, but 40 is not listed, but it's interesting because 41 and 42 is. So it says right here, to confirm this observation, I requested original, blah, 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 blah. They appear to like do all of this stuff because of these. They all had to be changed. They got emails saying that there was issues with all of the numbering stuff. Numbers reflected on the placards depicted in the same photographs were not the same as the sample numbers used when the evidence was submitted to the lab, but it shows it was only these right here. Stain F on the table, placard 48 on Mogen's bedroom door, placard 42 on Mogen's bedroom door, placard 41 on the handrail of the stairs from the 3rd to the 2nd floor. And then it drops down to placard 35 on the study desk in Xana's room. And then 36, which is the exterior of Xana's bedroom door. And then 37, which is the floor of Kernodle's bedroom, I guess, near the door itself. And this is where she takes away that it's not Xana's blood on the table. So while 40 would land in between this 35 and 41, they're not claiming that it was a problem. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to put this document in the folder. Let me show you guys where that's at. So if you want to look and see where all the FOIA information is, and let me actually, let me share this one so it doesn't pop up a bunch of people's emails. And I will put this in the chat because for some reason it does that. And I don't know why. Because we're pretty much done. This is just what I wanted to show y'all. I just can't believe how ridiculous they are. If this would load up, 1 second. Okay, yes. Anyone with the link? Okay. Here is this right here so that you guys can go and see there. But if you want to see all the FOIA stuff, look for the agency. So this would be Moscow. This is just like, I kind of need to put this one where it goes, but the FOIA folder is like right here. And these are the ones I have in here so far. This is like maybe half, not even half. So for this one, it would go, see, for this one, it is easier to look at the list because they're pretty long. See, this one would be right here. See, I even added in like what I sent them so that you guys could see exactly what it was that I was referencing when I was sending them information to prove that like they can't say that I'm not giving them enough to be able to give me the truth. You know what I mean? Like it's really kind of ridiculous. But here it is now. It is in the folder so that you guys can go and take a look at it yourself if you so choose to. But there it is. I just can't believe they got something wrong again. I mean, that's what it seems like. What else is the answer besides it's just wrong? Like, I just don't get it. How hard is it to copy and paste information? How hard is it to read information and transcribe it correctly? And if these people are going to keep having all these issues transcribing information correctly, then they probably just need to stop doing it and hire someone else. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump off. You guys have a great Friday. I will probably go ahead and drop part 5 of that Dylan interview thing tonight, just that it's out there. It's been, I don't know, a while since I've even put a segment of that out. I'm not going to get anything else from MPD today. They're closed because until sometime in August, they're closed on Fridays. So there's that. I will also, I'll post some stuff. We'll catch up on some stuff for tomorrow, but we won't do a live tomorrow because of the holiday. So y'all make sure that you guys stay safe. Be very careful because people are crazy on holidays. It's also like a bigger 4th of July than normal. So some people might be going like hella crazy than normal. So just be safe, be aware of your surroundings, but also have fun. Yeah. Y'all do y'all's thing, but just be safe. Right? They're closed on Fridays because nothing ever happens in Moscow. My God, they get on my nerves. They get on my nerves so bad. All right, you guys. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Have a great tomorrow. Just have fun and be safe. I'll see you guys soon. See y'all. If you like the way that I present this information and give my opinion, please don't forget to leave a like on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. And please don't forget to make sure that the notification bell is set to all so you don't miss any of my rants, reviews, reactions, updates, or deep dives.